Happy Sunday morning. It's going to be noisy in the background. Why? Because I'm at a Walmart parking lot. So, everybody's awake now. So, yeah, after I do this live and drink my coffee, I will be going grocery shopping. So, that is why I'm here. Luckily, I found a shady spot. And I keep wearing my glasses because my eyes are still irritated with the seasonal allergies. So I'd rather you guys see the glasses than my swollen eyelids. Yeah. So cheers. I'm not sure if Cora's awake. I sent her a link so she could go live with me. But here in the shade, it feels really, really nice. If you guys, where's the comments? So yeah. My chat. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I sent Cora a link, and now I have like a split screen, but I don't see any comments. If you guys are sending any or not, I don't know, but I don't see like where I can swipe to look at comments. So if you guys are saying hello, well, hello right back. If it pops up, then I will read it and answer. Open this up because it's still hot. So yeah, you can see all the cars just driving by. So I would hang out at the Panera right across the street from the Walmart here. And I don't know, there's a lot of businesses with COVID that closed down, but then a whole bunch more are opening. It's kind of weird how that works. Some of the businesses couldn't hang on, and they had to close down. I guess new people are getting loans to open up businesses because now next to the Panera, they're building a drive-through coffee thing. Let's see, I don't know if y'all can see. Kind of building that up. That's supposed to be a drive-through coffee. So whenever that gets done, it's going to be jam-packed for a while, and then it'll die down like everywhere else. So yeah, anyways, where the heck I can see. Oh, well. If you guys are on here, say hi. See if the message pops up. I did not feel like getting up and getting around today. I'm tired. So here lately, I've just been going to bed and not going to sleep, just thinking and thinking and thinking. Yeah, if you guys are sending any messages, oh, there it is. Now I see it. Margaret. Hello. I was kind of scared. I wasn't sure how this was working. Good deal. Okay, I can see them now. So I have a weird screen. It's a split screen. Sell the house, move to California. Right, exactly. I've been thinking about all that. And I officially texted my agent. So sometime this coming week, I'm gonna have to have a sit down with her and talk numbers. Right? I'm like, okay, it was nice. It was a good deal. It still should sell about the same price, so I should break even. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, it's a really nice house, but do I want to stay here by myself? No. Do I want to be in Oklahoma by myself? No. I'd rather um, be strong. I know it's not easy emotionally. I know. It's like I'm the type to when I get something in my mind, I'll go for it. But to get me there, because I like to weigh like the analysis paralysis, the pros, the cons. Should I do it? Should I not? Is it good? Is it not? What if? All the stuff that goes through your head, which you already know. But man, yeah, I decided yesterday I'm gonna go for it and put it on the market. Hopefully, it sells quick. But you know, I'll stay there until it sells, and then do the van life again for a while. Because shoot, I'm not getting any younger. If I want to do something, I better do it. You overcame divorce, you can do this. You got to be in a healthy place. Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Margaret. It will. Everything always works out. You know, you just got to keep your mind positive and right, and I guess focused on the goal. I don't try to make too many plans, you guys, because it never comes out the way you wanted. So I just have like a end goal in mind, and I want to experience different things. And um, shoot, like you were saying, Sam, you know, between like 30 and 60, I'm ready to go travel. I don't have nobody holding me down. I don't have a young kid. I don't have a spouse. I don't have pets. I don't have nothing. So I better go and do what I want to do for quite a few years because I'm pretty healthy. So I want to keep it that way. Go adventure. I was telling my sister um, about me deciding to sell and everything. And, you know, she was wondering why. And we were kind of just going back and forth, you know, just talking about it. But I was like, man, I'd rather say that I wanted to do something and I tried it, whether it worked out or I failed and had to do something else. I'd rather do that than say, you know, I wish I would have tried it. I wish I would have done it. So I'm still pretty young and healthy. So I'm gonna go do the van life again. If I choose later on to get an RV or another house or something, then I'll do that, you know, but that's what I'm thinking of. So this coming week I'm gonna meet with my agent and talk numbers, right? So that's the plan, you guys. That's the plan. Yeah, yeah, for real. Don't tell anybody too many things. That's true. Yep. Yeah, because I'm gonna hear it. I will, regardless. You know, whether people approve or not. You get to hear it in your ear. People texting you, people commenting, and everybody has their own opinion. But you know, in the end, shoot, I know what's best for me, and I know what I want to do. And you know, some people's lives I don't want. Whether they think I'm crazy for wanting to live in a van, which you know the norm. It does sound crazy to the norm, right? But I love it. I love it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Let's see. Divorce is a very hard thing if you have to go through almost anything. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I think childbirth is probably harder, but in like a shorter period of time. Raising your kids, making sure that they're good for a really long time. That's kind of borderline with. Let me see. But yeah, the divorce was it was hard. It really was. But a lot of that emotional stuff, feeling stuck and everything else and going through it was I've learned. A lot of it was my fault. You stay too long, you put up with too much crap, you know, whatever the case may be. I used to have more of a the victim mentality, but not crazy, you know, to that point, but I realized a lot of that crap, it was me. It was me for putting up with a bunch of bullshit that I didn't need to put up with. It is what it is. A lesson learned. Let's see. Katie. Hi, Dia. Yes. Do things while you're young. I'm 61 and I wish I would have done more. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I keep thinking about that. I'm like, what's really holding me back? Having to worry about dealing with people and putting the house on the market. Excuse me. Making sure I have the numbers right, making sure I have the paperwork right. Well, hello. That's why they have real estate agents. They do it all for you, right? So what am I going to do after that? Oh gosh, scared. I'm not, because obviously I've lived in a van before, and that's my goal to go back to a van. So that's not going to bother me. So I know what my next steps are, right? Let's see, Sam. All you can do is list it and put it in your self position. Go forward. No stress about it. Selling it. Just encourage yourself. Trying to position yourself in the best life. Yep. Takes two to tango. We own our part and move on in a healthy way. Yep. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's what I learned. I learned that. Yeah, for sure. A lot of YouTube video therapies later. I sure did. Trying to like better yourself mentally, emotionally, all that, all those kind of videos. I learned that for sure, and I'm a lot happier. I really am. Well, hello, Luce. Let's see, Katie, are you going to be working um, on the road or use money from the house to live on? If you could figure out a way to make money, I would do it too. Well, um, I'll still have DoorDash to kind of fill in the gap, and I'm trying to grow. Well, not trying. I'm growing my YouTube channel, so little by little that'll be growing. I should be getting more from that. But yeah, I'll just look for another part-time job somewhere. So I'll have different jobs put together. It was probably like a full-time job with whatever part-time job I find. Um, Fill in the gap with DoorDash, and then keep doing my YouTube. That's what I'm going to be doing. And if I feel like traveling, then I can go travel and do DoorDash if it's a big enough city. But yeah, that's what I do. Wherever I go, I just find something and go apply for it. Most places are constantly hiring, so I never stress about finding a job. There's always all kinds of jobs out there. Might not be the best one, but I don't look for too crazy of a job. Just basic jobs, and they're everywhere, you guys. They're everywhere. Let's see. Very easy now to list a property, sign everything on your phone, and tap the screen. Yes, yes. That's pretty much what what I've been doing. Um, Try to negotiate 5% commission. Maybe four is lucky, but your agent wants at least five. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see, like to work the numbers, because they have their little calculations. But I'm trying to see to at least get what I put into it. So try to list it above that, however much, for them to get their commission and whatever else, and then me get my money back. But yeah, everything's like an e-signature now, which is crazy. Or they have mobile notaries that come to your residence, or you can meet them somewhere. They have like sister title places where whichever one is near you, you just go over there, sign paperwork, e-signature. Sky's the limit now, man. Do you plan to travel the states or leave the U.S.? Well, I don't really plan to leave the U.S., which it had crossed my mind when I was younger to like go and visit. I don't know, for example, like Thailand or something. Just to for the experience. I might do it. I don't know, but that's not something that's like on my mind to go and want to do right away. But as far as traveling the U.S. Later this year, I'm going to be going up to New York, but I'll be taking a flight, because if by that time I'm in California, I don't want to drive from Cali all the way to New York. I'd rather just take a flight, a few hours, and I'm there. So my sister will be what do you call it? My sister's husband will be stationed up in New York, so I'll be experiencing New York, and I've never been there, so that's going to be a nice experience. Let's see, very easy. Okay. Oh, here we go. Put cleaning supplies in your van. You can make good money. Yes, actually, whenever I was in San Diego, I was working at a laundry facility, like a laundromat, and there was constantly ladies going in there talking about, if you want to work with me and we could go clean houses and you make good money. But I was already worked out. I already had a lot to do and my schedule was kind of full. But yeah, there's cleaning jobs everywhere. So that would be a good one too, because I do have a vehicle. I can just go and do a couple hours, 2, 3 hours, clean a house, and a lot of times it's cash. So that's always handy. I've done that. I've done like babysitting, house sitting. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Like the the only limitation is you, like right here. That's it. Like, even people with disabilities can do things. So I don't have excuses, you guys. It's just if I want to do it or not. That's pretty much what it boils down to. A property that sells for 100,000 with 5% commission. Walk away with 95. Minus loan property buyers usually pay for title company. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm hoping because this one is not worth. This one's not worth no 100,000, but yeah, it'll be a few thousand over that I'll list it just so they can get their portion and I could go out as I came in. Let's see. I think the hardest part would be finding a place to park overnight. You know what? I thought that would be a hard part, but it's really not. It's really not. Once you get your experience, finding a place to park is not really that hard. To me, it's finding a nice quiet place to park because you can find places that are busy. They're busy and I'm a very light sleeper. Maybe I should have like some earplugs or something. But in Cali, in Southern Cali anyway, there was tons and tons of places because everybody parks everywhere. You see a bunch of people living in their vehicles and they're parked everywhere, just like everywhere else. Most of them don't have restrictions of like the hours or days that you can park. Some do, some don't. But there's tons of apartments because it's a big city or cities around there, and you find parking everywhere. That's not the issue for me. It's just kind of getting familiar with how things work. But at first, yeah, I was very nervous of where to park overnight, and now a lot of like you still have like the Cracker Barrels and you have the Walmarts. Some of them, not all of them. You have different ones like that if you have to have it, a truck stop or whatever. But like I just park in the streets, residential areas, and where there's a ton of apartments. That's where I go. Let's see, healthier. Yeah, yeah. I seem to be a lot more active. I don't like just boredom eat because I'm a snacker. I'm a grazer. So like if I'm watching TV or something, I do like to snack on stuff. But I've been doing better. I've been doing better. Usually it would be like chips and junk food, and now it's like my smoothies or fruit or something like that. So I've been doing a lot better. Let's see. But when I'm in the van, I don't. I like people watch. I'll take walks at the park. Besides, doing your work and the gym and all that, you don't really have that much time. Remember, just like divorce, even if you financial loss. Oh my gosh, yes. The ability to move forward worth the cost. Yes, indeed. Don't look back or listen to people that say to make the most you can make off of it. Oh my God. Then yeah, you would be stuck trying to get like top dollar, trying to get thousands of dollars over. And no, the market has not gone up that much in 6 months for me to make like gazillions of dollars. So, like, yeah, I'm realistic. I'm just trying to break even, really. That's what I'm trying to do. Get my money, break even, and then go about my business and to the next adventure. That's how I see it. It's an adventure for me because I look back at all the stuff and I'm like, dang, that was an adventure. Sometimes at the time, it's just like, gosh, what was I thinking? But I can laugh about it now. But like I said, it's better to say I tried than I wish I would have. At least I'm at that point in my life right now. I've been following the Tread Globe for 3 years, traveling the world. Travelers they have in Japan recently. Okay, yeah, some of those they're usually like couples that will travel, and they make everything so exciting. A lot of them don't put like the downs; they just put the ups, the highlights, because that's what we all want to watch, right? All the cool stuff, and then like drool over all the beautiful scenery, and oh, I want to go there, but I would assume it's a little bit harder than, especially if it's your first time. If you're a seasoned traveler, that's probably different. Then it's like people being nervous of where to park overnight, and for me, it's no big deal. So to them, it's probably like that. It's no big deal, but I get nervous because I haven't traveled like that, especially by myself overseas somewhere. That would be a little nerve wracking for me. But yeah, I do see those. They go to like Thailand, they go to Japan, they go to like even Germany and Italy or wherever, and it looks so cool. You just have your backup plan for housing in case. Yeah, for sure. You need to always have your exit plan in place when you really become resentful. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, having a backup plan. Yeah, I'll have my emergency fund. That's what like I rely on that, having an emergency fund, because I'll need to replace a vehicle. You just never know. And if I have to even just get an apartment again, I'll have that first month, last month, whatever they charge, or look for another um, RV, park it somewhere. There's so many options, but definitely I I do my best to keep a good stash, a good amount of emergency fund, and then I don't really stress about it. I don't really think about it. It's like if I want to change it up and do something else, okay, no problem, I got it. So that's what I've learned, especially these last few years. Like that has been, it seems like a saving grace in a way. Like I don't stress about it. Oh, I need new tires. Okay, I'll put new tires. But at the same time, I'm not frivolous with my money. I save it just because I rather put it into something I think is worth it. I think I want to experience, or gadgets that I think are going to be beneficial to me. But I don't just go boredom shopping like I used to, retail therapy like I used to. I was bad about that. Yeah, I got new ways of coping with things. And yeah, wasting money is not one of them anymore. Let's see. Yes, there are a couple. They were locked down in Turkey. Oh wow, with COVID. I can imagine a bunch of people were on lockdown when COVID happened. They're traveling everywhere. Yeah, that's probably nerve wracking to them. Like I want to get out of here, but I think the COVID thing is pretty well kind of over now. Not too many restrictions everywhere. Stay positive one day at a time. I'm headed to the gym. All right. Thanks, Sam. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. But yeah, for sure. Go get your go get your sweat on, and then your bikinis on later. But yeah, you guys, that's my plan now. I finally decided that I will be putting the house on the market. And I thought about renting it out too. But then after the hail excuse me, the hailstorm incident, having to worry about replacing glass and like a new roof and every year, every so many years. I was like, man, do I want that stress? Do I really want that stress? And okay, you can put it for rent, but I'm not really going to be making that much at the end of the day because you have like the home insurance, property taxes, property managing fees, whatever they break. And down here, rent is not that high. So I'll probably come out with maybe $200-300 a month if I'm lucky. And I'm like, is that worth me stressing and having to worry about repairs and are they going to take care of it like poop or destroy it? Sometimes people don't even pay rent and you have to battle that through the court. So I'm like, oh, do I really want to? And the answer was no, I don't. I don't. So I decided instead of trying to rent it out, I am going to try to sell it. And hopefully I can sell it pretty soon because it is a really nice house. It's in great condition. I still have to fix the glass that broke, but I was messing with the glass thing and I don't know what it's called, but you can like pull it out of the window. It has like some little levers at the top where it kind of detaches. So all I need to do is take that part to where they will like replace the glass, and then I can just like snap it back in place instead of replacing the whole window. So that was a great surprise. I was happy I was able to do that. Um, so yeah, I was just thinking like, oh my gosh, how much is this going to cost me? Have somebody come and replace the whole window by the window, their labor. But come to find out, I can just remove the bottom part of the glass, the section, and then I'll take it somewhere. Or even if I take that to Home Depot and see if they have a replacement, then maybe I'll just like snap that out and put the new one back in. We'll see. So far, it's not going to cost me that much. How much I don't know yet. And then I also have the Tang car windshield. Let me show you guys. So if you guys can see that there, the very bottom, you'll be able to see this one. That one, that one broke. It hit pretty hard. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, um, yeah, the storm was pretty nasty, and I thought I got away free and clear because there was little bitty hail, and then it kind of calmed down, a little bit of rain, and then it started back up again, and then you really heard the and then that's when it broke. The second one, the second round of the hail coming down, that's when everything broke. It's like I thought I was good, but no. And then the next day, my mom and I are driving around and we're seeing everybody's windshields broken. Everyone's like, not everyone's, right? I'm exaggerating. But there was a ton of windshields that were broken. They had glass taped on them, or you could see where the shatter glass was. And we were just counting them like, oh my God, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Everybody's been talking about it. I think it's the worst storm we've had in a while here. Luckily, um, it like shattered it, but there's not a big hole because I did see some people's that was like completely gone. Their windows were completely gone in their car, and that would have been nasty because all the water coming in, the rain, mold, and everything that's going to be gathering up. Because last night it rained again too, so it's going to be raining on and off. Hopefully, no hail, no crazy storm, but I can only imagine if you don't tape that up, you're going to have nasty, moldy mildew on your seats inside your car. Speaking of, I just saw a really nice, I don't know if it's an expedition. Back windshield was taped with plastic for people. Yeah. So I'm over here just relaxing, you guys. I'm drinking my coffee, chatting it up with you, and Afterwards, I'm gonna go inside Walmart and get a few things of groceries, and then go back to the house and have lunch. But now my other dilemma is what to pack in here, what to take to Cora. That's the next part of it. Like I want to have the big bed, my regular twin size tall bed frame, but do I want to have that? Because that leaves me with very little room. And then the cot, I was able to sit down and be able to have like at least that much room, and I could just sit and move around. And so I'm gonna have to figure out which bed I want. Let's see. I think you're doing a very good thing. I wish you well. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you very much. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I'm not a big spender, but I don't mind paying for things, and I prefer to stay debt free. I prefer to pay cash. So if it takes me a little while to save up and then purchase something, that's what I typically do. I mean, I know we all have urgencies and emergencies, and sometimes we got to do what we got to do, but like that's typically how I like to do it, and then I don't have to stress about like the monthly huge monthly payment. Hey, Cindy, I'm early. No, I don't think so. Am I early? No way. I don't think I'm early. I can't see the time on here. 10:51. 10:51 on my end. So I think you slept in. No, I started at 10ish Central Time. That's 8 year time. Where the heck? I like to check out license plates. Oh geez. This one was a cool license plate from Canada, I think. Cool. It's like people watching, license plate watching. It's kind of like a dork thing to do, but it's fun. It was like entertainment back in the day, right? We didn't have our phones. It was like, look at that license plate. Ooh, where's that from? Or just different things. Yeah, you'll remember that. Yeah, for now it's 10 Central, my time. Me too. I like to see where people came from. Hey, Cappy, coffee gal. Hey, Tim. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys have seen the new names, the tiers for the memberships. Cora helped me come up with some of these funny tier names. Ambulance are like nonstop here. They got the job, the job security. But go check out the names if you guys want to laugh. I have the different tiers, and what was it? My regular coffee club. That one I'm leaving because that's like my trademark, right? The coffee club. But then I think there is a crazy for coffee, and then I thought it was hilarious. Cora came up with these. Coffee bean baddie. Oh my gosh! Thanks, Tim. Oh gosh. Yeah. Then it was coffee bean baddie. Um, what was the other one? The hella rich coffee lover or something. There was I think there's like 4 tiers. Um, but yeah. Oh lordy. Yeah, we were cracking up. I was like, okay, Cora, what do I name these different tiers? Like, because I don't want some kind of lame ones like coffee club one, coffee club two. I'm like, give me something funny. Give me something funny. So you guys, Cindy and Tim, tell me, how was the meetup? How was that adventure? I know I saw, Tim, you had a tour video. I saw that one. So how was it? Did you guys have fun? I know, Cindy, you mentioned like the internet was kind of wonky, like no internet. It was a great time. Good. Good deal. Good. I'm glad you guys had fun. Yeah. I was thinking about you guys, but I didn't want to bug. But now I'm kind of glad I didn't really text and message and all that since you didn't have the internet. Seem to keep getting hit by, by bugs. You went through withdrawals. Oh my gosh, I hear you, girl. It's like it's automatic now, like muscle memory. You gotta open up your phone and like check. Open your phone and like browse through and check. And then you just did it like a few minutes ago, but you gotta like open up your phone and it's bad. It's really bad. So I can understand. Oh, you didn't take any off? Like spray? Oh man. That would have been me. I would have had like bug bites everywhere too, Cindy. Oh man. Bugs love sweet ladies. No internet for days. Old school. You had to play some board games. You did the peppermint. Did it actually work? Did did that work? I don't know if that works. I know like cinnamon, if you sprinkle like cinnamon, the ants kind of go around it. They don't like cinnamon. But I don't know if the peppermint works. I think they just hate me. Girl, it's the opposite. They love you. You got some sweet blood. That's what they love. Sweet lady blood. I get bug bites no matter what. As soon as I step outside, boom, start bugs, bugs, bugs. I'm like, oh, it's a cruel torture. Bored never. Ah, you're always busy cooking and visiting. Yeah. Yeah, it's because we have those skills, Tim. We were around before the social media was around. We actually know how to talk to people, and some of these kids do not. Some of these kids do not know how to socialize anymore unless it's through their phone, unless it's doing a little TikTok type of dance or some kind of dance. They don't know how to do it. Oh yeah, I saw the picture you sent. Yeah, the pho. I always think pho. The pho. What the pho? Yes, it is really good. It is really good. Yeah, Tim introduced us to the pho soup. It was delicious. And we had it in Oklahoma, out of all the places. You ever play like Uno or any kind of card games, Tim? I think I'm gonna have to get some of those and then play some of the stuff. I like Uno, but my nieces and nephew always kick my butt. They always win. I can't help it when everybody knows Mo. I know you're super popular. It's like back in your teenage popular days. I don't know, Tim. You said you were pretty shy, pretty quiet. So now in your adult popular days, sometimes in my head I was like, "Who the hell are you?" You just like smile. Hey, how are you? Yes. I'm bad with names. I'm bad with names. Well, when you know so many people, you have to kind of be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Tell me your name again." You know, I'm so popular now, Tim. I'm so popular. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Or everybody has to wear a name tag, Tim. That way nobody feels dumb like, "Oh, hi there. How are you?" The the hello, my name is, and then you write it. But some people get silly and they'll write all kinds of weird stuff. Ah, one lady said, "I never did tell you my name." Hey there, lady. Miss No Name. How are you? Yeah. Well, you get used to a lot of times they people don't tell you their names and you'll be familiar with them just like off their channel name and that's what you just call them. And it's kind of weird, but like it that's how you remember them. Whatever their channel name is. Yeah, see, you're just Mobang. Mobang or Mo. Yeah. It's like a whole different what is that? Like oh I gosh, the word slipped my mind, but like the famous, famous life. Now we're all famous on the nomad community. If you're friends with Mo, then you're in. Mo's in the VIP. Yeah. Oh, I know Mo. Ask Mo. They'll let you in the meetup VIP. See, it's strange. They just know your name right off the bat, but you don't. Yeah. Tim was Tim Tim. Ah, yeah. That's why I guess in a way it's kind of good where, oh, hi, Ileana. How are you? It's kind of good where, like I have my actual name or my nickname, right? My nickname on there, and that's what I go by, Dia. So they'll remember me if they can pronounce it. Let me see. Said my roommate started a long conversation about our apartment, but I'm here now. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, welcome. See, like Noodle Pear, like her channel name. You just call her Noodle. If you don't know her name, Noodle. See, October is coming. Yeah, I know. It's almost here. I get excited. October, whatever, June, July, and now you see how my brain fart and my memory is like I'm thinking all kinds of stuff, and then I like pause, like, okay, what comes after, and then you got to start over. May, June, July, August, September, October. I started counting, and then it slipped my mind. Ugh. But yes, almost October. I'm excited. Let's see. Tim time. Noodle. Yeah, if you know Mo, you're in. You're in. VIP. Your favorite month, October. I'm counting down. Is it your birthday, Luce? October? Because normally, if it's your favorite, then it's because it's like a birthday. Because mine is October also, so that's why I consider it like I love October. October. I'm an October baby, so I like Halloween. Um, I like October. I like fall. Let me see. I'm going to. I'm passing Oklahoma today, straight through, driving my son to Chicago. Okay, okay. Safe travels, Tim. Is he excited? Are you excited? I know it's gonna be different for him. Oh man, it should be a good adventure for him, Tim. Yeah, the weather's not too bad, so you should be okay driving. The hailstorm is over, hopefully, no more for many years. Yeah, if you need something, let me know. I'm in Oklahoma. Yeah, in an emergency or something, urgency, not even emergency, let me know. I'll drive to you. Let me see. I might be going to the October. Oh, yay. Your birthday is tomorrow, Cindy? Happy birthday to Cindy. Happy birthday to Cindy. Oh, 35 looks good on you, girl. Let's see. Hey, Lewis, my son's birthday, he will be 4. Aw, aren't they so sweet at that age? Everything's like mommy, daddy, and hugs and cuddles. And Halloween is your favorite? Yeah, me too. Me too. I love Halloween. More because of the scary movies that they play. I love to watch those movies. Yes, but my wallet is not. Oh my God. Child support never ends, Tim. Child support never ends. That's just because you're a good, caring dad. That's all. But he'll get it. He'll get it. They got to grow up one day, Tim. They sure do. Oh, Cindy, are you doing anything for your birthday? Are they taking you out anywhere? Look, there's another ambulance coming through. I swear, it's like every 5-10 minutes you'll hear it. They are busy here. He will fly back to California and get the van and drive through the state again. I will stop to visit you, Dia, and if you want to install your solar panel. Oh, okay. Sweet. All right. All right. Definitely. Yeah, you need to stop by. If you get the chance, definitely stop by. Oh man, you are busy, Tim, nonstop. Did you ever imagine your life would be this busy? I never did. And I don't have that much of a busy life, but I never thought I would be doing this much. Even doing like van life and RV life and traveling and all that, like prepping into solar. I never thought I would be into any of that. I never even really was familiar with it. I didn't grow up knowing all this stuff, but I don't know. I guess like I started to get into RVs and then it just went uphill from there. The RVs and then I discovered the tiny houses and then I discovered like off-grid lifestyle, alternative lifestyle and and then it was just on from there. Keeping busy is good for the soul. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Also sleeping. A good sleep and good coffee is good for the soul. And some good pho. Yeah, it really is. Coffee and carbs and starches are good for my soul. Oh my gosh. So are you gonna have some cake, Cindy? You going anywhere, doing anything? We're just gonna have a relaxing girls' day. I always just like to go and eat like at a favorite restaurant or whatever I'm craving. Not really do like a party. I just like to keep it pretty relaxing. Probably go do like a mani pedi or um, have a nice dessert and a nice meal. Like that's all I really like to do. See, you're live in your van today. Is your mom still at the house? Yeah, she's still there. Yeah, just another day for me. Ah, it won't be because I will be texting you happy birthday. I'll be sending you all kinds of birthday emojis. Are you outside your house? Oh, I am parked at Walmart. I found a shady spot because after this, I'm gonna go and get some groceries. So I figured I'd come over here and kill two birds with one stone. So drink my coffee, chat it up with you guys, and then go in the store, and then go back home and have lunch. My mom chased me out the house. Well, not really. She doesn't want to be in the videos, so it's just kind of awkward to her feel awkward. Okay, Kennedy. Hi, Kathy. Oh, you're not late. You're always on time. It's all good. But yeah, yeah. So it just feels kind of awkward. So I just go to the park or go wherever, and then like I can be silly and talk to you guys and not feel all awkward because you're just like staring at me in the background. Well, that's what I've been doing. Like last time I went to the park. This time I'm at this parking lot. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird because she's not down with the YouTube lifestyle. So that's what I do. I'll just go somewhere and like actually feel comfortable and laugh and talk to you guys. Yeah, my screen is like that little, and I have like a split screen. Mine shows up a little bit at the top and like black at the bottom because I sent a link to Cora so then she can uh, come on live with me, but I guess she's still probably asleep or not feeling good. She never replied. So I don't want to like exit and then just do a full one. So I just left it. So my screen looks kind of weird. But yeah. So I experimented putting my regular bed over here on my portrait or landscape. Whichever one is up and down. Portrait, right? Landscape would be this way. Oh my gosh, she would liven it up and tell all my business to him. Like sometimes I have to think twice if I want to invite her on my live. I have to be like, Cora, shut up. Cora, shut up. Yeah, she is something else, man. But oh yeah, so I showed you guys I think the shorts, but or just pictures, I don't remember. But putting my regular bed frame over here, and it was very high, but I had so much room under. So I'm tempted to get rid of the cot. I don't know if you guys need a cot or not. But I'm kind of tempted to put my regular twin bed in here instead. So maybe at the meetup or something, if anybody needs a cot with a trifold, I'll probably give it to them. If I haven't found anybody that needs it by then. Guess what I bought? Oh, my first thing was a new van, a hybrid, but then it's most. So no new van. Um, dang, a kitchenette. Let's see, two of that bed frame, but lower, 75 a piece. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking like a Blue Eddy. I was thinking all kinds of stuff in like 3 seconds. Is it the 14-inch high one? Those are really good. If you put it in the van, you could probably still like stand up and you have room under. I just figured, okay, since I have that, I can, you know, be multi-purpose. I can put it in the van and I can put it in a house. I can put it in a tiny house. I can put it wherever. And I only need like the one set. Purple Eddy. I keep reading Blue Eddy, but it's Blue Tea or something like that. My son's apartment will need a new bed. Yes. And they're not that expensive really for what you're getting. They last so long and they're lightweight. That's what I really like about them because like I can carry it. Otherwise, like the big heavy wooden bed, like that's hard. And those you can fold them and like lift it like nothing. Yeah, the WalMarts have in those little boxes where like they suck up all the air. Um, those mattresses. So like a I don't know what kind he's getting, a twin size or a full size queen, but yeah, it's pretty cheap now to get that, and they last for so long. One for his room and one for the guest room, and this and this guy is the guest. Oh my gosh. Ah, yeah, you gotta hook yourself up, Tim. That's why it's good to have like your van with you. But it's easier to just fly. Way easier and faster than just fly. And if you need to like rent a car for a day or two, I think that's probably even cheaper actually than having to put all that gas money and time. And so yeah, that's I've been thinking about that, like especially when my sister and her family come over to New York from Germany. Like I'll probably just catch a flight instead of driving. It'll be way easier, and then they could drive me around. I can be the princess and drive in the back. I mean, sit in the back while they drive. Oh, okay. See you later. Bye, Tim. Thank you. Time to drive. Probably doing DoorDash or no. What are you doing? No, he said he was driving through. My bad. Driving through Oklahoma today sometime. Yeah. Be safe, Tim. Get you an extra cup of coffee. Yeah, it is such a pretty morning, you guys. It's because I'm in the shade. Otherwise, I'd be sweating. I'm just people watching and car watching, trying to figure out how many people have their windshields broken. So many people with their windshields broken. It's a nice day here too. I bet it is. It was nice when I was out there. I'm sure it's really nice. It's supposed to be in the high 80s, low 90s today. So it's going to warm up, but as far as right now, it's really nice. Nice cool breeze, not that humid. Your weather's nice there too. Good. We need a break from the yucky weather. Overcast. We should be getting some sun. Yeah, I was really surprised. I don't know why. I didn't even think about it. Um, whenever, whenever I was down in San Diego, I was in the Imperial Beach area, and then Chula Vista area. That's where it would be like my hangout. And I thought it would be like 24/7 sunny, and it wasn't. It was always like morning time. It was so gray and overcast, and then the sunshine came on in the afternoon. Then it was really beautiful, but it was so gloomy in the morning. I didn't even think about that, but it surprised me, and then I realized, well, duh, right next to the beach. Let's see. Wow, you just had that hailstorm. Yeah. Did you get the window fixed? No, not yet. I was looking, and it's a double pane window, so it cracked the first part of the glass, but the second one is good. And I was trying to mess with it to see if I had to replace the whole window, but it's more of a newer, more modern window. So I'm not sure what it's called, but like a casing window or something. Oh, look, I see another one that has tape all over their car window. I'm seeing them everywhere. But like it has like little latches, little levers, and it's the bottom part of the window, and I can pull the window out. I just have to figure out how to how to unattach it from the bottom part because it kind of like swivels. So I have to do that and then take it somewhere where they can replace the glass or take it to Home Depot and see if they have one of those pieces and I can just like pop that part of the window back in there. So it shouldn't be too bad. But right now, I just have it on there. I don't have it taped up or anything because luckily it was a two pane window. So like the glass is still good on the second one on the inside. Let me see. It's hard to get up in the morning with all the gloom. Yeah, 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 it is. Like, where's that sunshine? But then when the sunshine hits, it's like, oh, where's the shade? We had a bad hail on Friday. Man, that's a nice pickup. Yeah, yeah, I remember you mentioning that, Ileana. You had it probably came from you guys, and then it came to us, and then it went down to Cora. But the weather has just been kooky. I don't know what is going on. We just have like the cyclical, I think it's called, crazy storms, and they say global warming, but I think it just the Earth or universe or whatever just kind of heats up a little bit at a time, and then freezes up, and then heats up, and it just kind of alternates. But yeah, the the crazy weather last year of being like negative 15 wind chill here was like unheard of. It was crazy. Someone mentioned El Nino. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I did have some. It was huge. I mean, like my hand, it was probably almost to the size of my palm. Like it was pretty big. And Cora showed me some screenshots of people, I think here in Lawton, that had even bigger ones that they caught. And I didn't take the picture till like um, I don't know if it was the next day where I took those pictures. I can't remember. Or that same afternoon. I don't know. But they were big chunks, huge chunks, and then some little bitty chunks, and then some really big ones. And it was guesstimated at a baseball size hail, like the potential to have. And Cora showed me some of those screenshots. They were big. They were like big old chunks. But I had golf size ones. Man, that did some damage. I wasn't used to having hailstorms like that. I was used to like the teeny little tiny little bits of ice, but not the big chunks. That's where the tin roof, the metal roof would have been handy. And then like some kind of carport too. That would have been nice. Yeah, I'll have to go and see how much Toyota charges for replacing this window, this windshield. I don't know. I haven't even bothered yet. I'm hoping it's not too crazy because I only have liability, so they don't cover anything. My insurance won't replace any of that. I don't think. And then for the house, I have a $2,000 deductible. So like the one window won't add up to 2,000, so I have to replace it myself. But luckily, it was just that. It wasn't like tornado catastrophe or anything. So that was good. many years ago you paid about 200? Okay. Yeah. I've never had to replace a windshield. I've always had like little bitty cracks, and with the insurance, like you go somewhere, those companies that kind of just fill in the little spot so it doesn't like keep cracking. And I hadn't paid any, if anything, like a very small little deductible to that company. But other than that, I've never had to replace one. So hopefully it's not too far off from that. But it's not like some of these windshields that I saw, and mostly it was in the back where it was like completely shattered. It was just an open hole. Mine is cracked, but like from the inside, it's not. y- I don't know. It's pretty thick glass, so it just like cracked on the outside, and then the inside is still smooth. So I'm not worried about it like falling apart. It's just like the spider cracks. Let me show you. But like on the inside, you don't really feel anything. Little bit right here, but it's mostly on the outside. I'm at Walmart. Um, no, because the home insurance, I have the $2,000 deductible, and the the window will it'll be less than $2,000. So I'll just have to replace that, the bottom part. Hopefully, I can just replace the glass at the bottom and not have to like change the whole window. But no, it won't cover it because it's not enough damage. It's not worth putting in any kind of claim or anything. If I would have had like roof damage or something like that, then that's an additional. For the roof, it's like separate. They said it was like a little bit over 2,000 for the roof deductible, and then like the actual structure is 2,000 deductible for the house. So no, it's coming out of pocket. So you take a picture and email a few places, compare, charge more. Yeah, yeah. Well, I was looking at the window in the house, and they've got like little latches where I can pull that off of there, but it's got some kind of little spring attachments at the bottom. I got to figure how to take that off of there, so then I can just remove the bottom part of the window and go get a quote to see how much it would be to just replace the glass, and then I could just pop that piece of the window back in there, or take that over to what do you call it, to like Home Depot and see if they have that part of the window for sale, and then I could just like snap it back in there. So that seems like it's pretty easy to do. Estimates and let us know. Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll probably take a quick video and show you guys what I'm talking about when I get home. I'll post that tomorrow or something and kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Like the top parts, it's like little latches, almost like if you were going to put the window up and down, but it's got little latches at the top, and then it just kind of pulls out. Like it's easy to clean. Those fancier looking windows. I don't know. And then the bottom part, though, I'll show you guys tomorrow. And I wish every day was this pretty. Parked all kinds of shady spot. See that they're building a drive-through coffee right there, right next to the Panera. That's where I would go hang out, you guys. The Panera right there. And then they're building a drive-through coffee. And then Walmart is like right across the street. And then we got the Dollar Tree over here. Like everything is everywhere and there's so much of it. We even have a bus public transportation. So it's big enough to have that. You see and they're called like they got colors. They got colors. It's like a green clockwise, counterclockwise. I don't know. And they got, I think, like a red and a yellow instead of the numbers. Like I'm used to the numbers in LA and in like San Diego area. They have numbers, and over here they have colors. It's color coded, the routes. But I haven't driven or I haven't got in a bus in a very long time actually. When I was a kid, we would take the bus, but yeah, I haven't done that ever since I was able to get a car and drive around. Like I didn't take the bus. Oh, you're gonna empty some gear? Okay, but I feel like shopping because of your surrounding. Not. I was gonna say, dang, Sandy, I know. Confusing. Yeah, it might be confusing. I don't know. Until you get used to it. There's probably only like three different colors, four different colors. And then the city's not that big. So it probably would be confusing at first, but then you'll get it. I just wonder if they still pay cash here or if they have like little cards or like the trolley, how you small towns, you like small towns. I do too. But if they have like, you get your pass or something, you pay for it and like a little kiosk. I don't know how it works here. But you still have to pay cash. So I remember having to have your dollar bills or your change and like putting it in that little teeny little machine and just like putting it in there and trying to pay extra for your transfer. Oh, okay. Cash is always an option. All right. Yeah, that's good to know. But I guess the other problem would be carrying cash because most of us don't really carry cash. Here is all whatever option you want. Oh, okay. Tokens. I remember tokens. Put tokens, you put cash, you have like a little card, the little paper slip transfer things. When they used to like clip them, right? Like punch a hole. Here it used to be 75 cents. Now it's $3. Wow. That's gone way up. Oh, hey, Gray Man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're talking about bus life. Yeah, we used to take the bus up until I was able to get a car, and then the bus life was over, or the walking life was over. Hail damage fund. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely need it because I'm gonna have to pay out of pocket for sure. $2 here wherever you go. Oh, that's cool. Now you can buy Panera, right? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah, I can buy the monthly subscription for Panera. I like my coffee way better though. I really do. Panera's coffee, it's nice because it's like already made for you and you can drink, often. You don't have to make it, but I like my brew a lot better. Let's see. And then you're holding your breath hoping the damn machine, right? Or like the wadded up dollars. Like you try to put it in and it won't take it. It won't take it. Or you're like, ah, everybody's looking at you. Ah, oh my gosh. That was my thing. Like I felt everybody was looking at me. People don't care. They'll look because something's going on, but they don't care. They just want to go about their business. Yeah. And then like the 2 seconds, 3 seconds that it won't take your dollar, you feel like it's a whole hour and you're like all like nervous, getting red, and people are looking at you and you're just like trying to put that dollar in there. Oh my gosh. Transfers are always different everywhere. Well, I remember as a kid, we would pay an extra like I don't know if it was like a quarter or 50 cents or something like that instead of paying like the full amount, you know, to get another bus. And then you only had like a limited amount of time that was valid for. So you would, pay your extra quarter, 50 cents, whatever it was. And then whenever you used it, I think they would like punch a hole in it. That way they know it's been used. That was way back when, 20 plus years ago. It's been a while. It has been a while. Your transfers will last 2 hours. You have to ask for one. Oh, okay. Dang. Yeah, I don't really remember like how it all went. I just remember vaguely how, going with my mom and my siblings and like trying to do all that bus pass and get the dollars, and everybody wanted to pay for their own, so my mom had to give us each our money, and then like little kids trying to put money in the little machine. We probably annoyed everybody taking our sweet time, but it was so much fun for us. Or ask a day pass. Oh yeah, yeah. The day pass, I remember that. I think it was like $5 for a day pass or something like that. A few bucks for a day pass. Back in the day, we had to punch the whole thing. Yeah, you remember that? I remember that they had to like do the little punch hole thing. I do. I never had to take any kind of subway or anything like that. It was just like bus. We didn't really have like subway stuff. We had the Amtrak. I remember the Amtrak, but I never took that. And then down south, it was the trolley, and then bus, and then Uber came along, and everybody takes Uber now. Yeah, Cindy, you're the pro. You're the pro. The trolley is free. Oh, huh? Because I've taken that uh, as an adult whenever I would go visit my mom. Whenever I would fly into San Diego, they have the trolley, but we had to pay in some kind of like little ATM machine looking thing, and you put your money in there, and then it gives you like a little ticket or pass or something. And we've taken that just like for something to do, go to like downtown San Diego and walk around, or just kind of go up and down just to waste some time. I was a railroad conductor. What? We had to punch the Oh really? I can picture. Did you have a nice little hat? I can picture that right now. Ticket. Ticket. Oh man. A railroad conductor. Okay. You sure did. Yeah, great man. I can picture that. I sure can. Still have to pay here, do you? Yeah. Yeah, I thought so because it was like not that long ago, maybe a year or two. I went over. I flew over to San Diego, and we still had to do the trolley, and you pay. Long Island Railroad. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm always curious because there's all kinds of cool jobs. Interesting jobs. Trolley only runs between Memorial Day and Labor Day. Oh, okay. Huh. It's so different everywhere. Yeah, the trolley in San Diego is like a daily thing. It's kind of like the buses daily. Just go back and forth. And they're like every 5, 10-ish minutes, here comes one. Because I remember my mom would pick us up at she would meet us. She would not pick us up. She would meet us at the San Diego airport. And Cora was way younger, but we would fly to San Diego and she would be over there. So we would take the bus, we would take the trolley, and she had it all figured out. And Cora had a blast. It was like an adventure to get back and forth. All right, great man. Thank you. Have a good Sunday. Here we have a free bus downtown instead of the trolley. Oh, cool. You hated to drive a trolley. Oh my God, Cindy. What didn't you drive, Cindy? An 18 wheeler, probably, huh? Man, you're a tough cookie. I get scared to pull even the tiniest little trailer. I get so nervous. I don't know how you do it. I get scared I'm gonna bump into the curbs, hit somebody, hit a car. When I turn, I don't think I'm gonna turn in enough time and hit a post. Oh, I get too nervous. I don't know how you do it, but I know who to call if I need help. Cindy. I think I even get more nervous of like backing up a little trailer because I've thought about like the DIY tiny house, building one of them cargo trailers. That's been on my mind here lately, to get a little enclosed trailer, put a hitch on the van, and like make that my tiny house. But then I'm like, I don't know how to back that thing up. I would have to practice and practice and practice. But I would have fun practicing somewhere. I really would. Having my tiny house and pulling my tiny house with my tiny house. The motor sits right by you in the trolley. Oh, no AC. Dang. Wow. Yes, you'll learn. That would be so convenient, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I can. Okay, well, typically I would want a 16-foot long trailer, but that is way too long, probably to pull with my minivan and with my comfort level because I'm like 0% experience at pulling anything. So I was thinking to get an enclosed trailer that is 6 by 10 because that's plenty of space for like the tiniest tiny house, enough to have my twin size bed and then still have like a couple feet, 2, 3 feet of like whatever closet, kitchenette, and of course you have like the whole along the bed that you have a big old gap because it's only like 3 feet right for the bed. But I was like, oh man, I'm 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 super tempted to buy one of those. Oh, they have such a variety to choose from. Yes, always here to go with the 12-foot long one instead of the 10 foot. But yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for one that I probably don't need trailer brakes because I don't want to add extra anything to the van besides a hitch and then the little light connection thing, electrical connection. I don't want to add too much to it, make it more complicated. I don't even know if it's that complicated or it's just in my head. Maybe it's just in my head because I don't know, right? Ignorant. But that's what I'm thinking. If I get like a 6 by 10, I can easily pull it, and they're like a little bit over 1,000 pounds plus my gear, which shouldn't even go to like 2,000 pounds really. And I can pull that easily with this minivan and just take it anywhere. I could park anywhere. That would be cool. My tiny home away from my tiny home, 2 steps away from my home. And they're not that expensive. They're like used ones, nice used ones, because those things last you a long time. They're like 3, 4 thousand, so they're not too expensive. Versus like an actual tiny house that is like 20 something, 30 grand, like that. That's getting up there. But of course, you don't have the actual bathroom RV stuff. And then there's another option, the RV, which those are ridiculously expensive now. Everything's like doubled in price what it used to be a few years ago. So that's why I'm thinking maybe get like a nice, gently used enclosed trailer, a tiny one. Maybe it won't be too much, and then it'll be like a no build, my usual no build. Just like insert my bed and like plastic bins or table or something, chair, and call it my tiny house. Let's see. Some use the trailers for everything to sleep in the van. Yeah, I have seen that where they have like their even like a office garage just to have like their bathroom, and then they still sleep in the van, but then they're able to stand up in those little bitty trailers, and they have like their excess stuff there. So I thought about doing that. I'm like, that's not a very expensive way to get into like a tiny house, right? And if I look hard enough and long enough, I might find a nice deal where it won't be too expensive. But yeah, I'm thinking that would be nice. And then most of them don't have windows or anything like that, so I would have to add at least a couple windows and some kind of hole or something for an AC unit. Just depends on where I'm at. But like that would be a nice way to get into having my official tiny house, right? Yes, that's smart. Well, thank you. Yeah. And if I leave it attached, I can park anywhere. So hopefully it's not considered too long in the city. I just have to learn. I'd have to learn how to swing it and maneuver it and back it up, or I would have to like do full circles to be able to just pull through and park instead of having to back it up. Because I will do that. I will do that. I will do circles just to get back and just pull straight through in a parking spot. Yeah, I'll have to check out Marketplace for sure and see maybe I can get lucky and get like $1,000, $2,000, a nice, gently used one. Because most of the time people will only use it to like store stuff or haul stuff. They don't really drive too much with it unless it's like a what do you call them? Like for work, for like lawn mowing or something, and they put that kind of equipment in there. But the lawn mowing one that I see is more like the open trailer, the flat ones. Then they mount everything up top there. But the enclosed ones, I don't really see them using it too much for that. And then luckily I have my brother, he's a handyman. Um, I'll have him cut like a couple holes and put windows so then I can have some cross ventilation. And then there you go, my tiny house. And being that it's 6 by 10, that's what I'm thinking I'm going to get, 6 by 10. I can pretty well park that anywhere, even like a driveway. Park that if I happen to go to one of my brother's house, just back it up or have him back it up for me, and then put it in his driveway. I'll be like, I got it here. Can you please help me back it up? Because I don't want to hit your house. or design the smallest shed and add some wheels. Yeah, I would do that, but like with the enclosed trailers, they're pretty solid and they're already like framed. And I think to unless you can repurpose and do your own DIY structure, then it probably costs you more to buy the material to like enclose a shed or buy a little shed and put it on top. It'll probably cost you more. I mean, you can like go like marketplace like you mentioned and get like free stuff to kind of help you out. But if you already buy a nice used enclosed trailer, then like all I would really have to do is just um, have them cut the windows, and I can probably get some nice cheap windows. It doesn't have to be anything specific. I can just get like a regular couple windows. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be designing my own super like triple stacker tiny house. But unfortunately, it costs too much. Comparing, right? Comparing. But yeah, I would totally love one of those big old like double deckers, 2-story, even like the container, the shipping container ones, those look really cool too. But then the transportation to move it wherever you want, whenever you have to move it, like that is expensive. Yeah, plus add the brake lights, etc., legal stuff. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm thinking like already something already made. That's that's how those are my skills. Something already made at like the best deal I can find, and then a no build. Those are my like those are my skills. Just put plastic bins or like nail or screw something to the wall and put my bed frame and my mattress, and I'm good. That's my skill level, aka none, no skills. Yeah, and I should definitely be able to pull because I think I can pull up to like 3,500 safely with a minivan. I think I'll have to check, but like a one axle, I think it's rated maximum to about 3,500 anyway, and I won't be putting that much weight. And empty, they weigh a little bit over 1,000 pounds, so this should be able to pull it no problem. So yeah, that's what's on my mind next, you guys. Build my own kind of sort of not really building, but get a get a tiny house to pull my tiny house. No, I don't know what you would call it. My tiny house on wheels will pull another tiny house on wheels. Oh my gosh. That sounds kind of ridiculous, right? When you say it out loud. But I have, like, I can travel easily with this van, and it's already my tiny house. And then when I go to my home base or wherever I park it, right, my imaginary trailer tiny house, I can actually stand up in that. And I have seen like Bob Wells mention when he had his trailer, he would use that either for like winter or summer. I can't remember which one. And then he had a pickup that he lived out of in the back. And then he pulled a trailer and he would have it probably for winter. He used to live in his trailer. And then the rest of the time he would live in his pickup bed until, he got popular and got more money and got different rigs. But yeah. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Your van has a lot of space. It does. It does. That's why sometimes I'm like, man, it's cool to think like, oh, I want a tiny house. I want this. I want that. But then I'm like, I can fit everything I need in here and just keep it simple at the same time and not spend extra money. But like the idea, the dreaming about it sounds so cool, right? And I would love to be able to stand up. So that would actually help me stand up. But I would still have like no official running water, kitchen, all that. It's just basically like a big bedroom and that I can stand up in because already have a big bedroom that I can drive but not stand up in. So that would probably be the only upgrade. You've seen them pull the tiny house at the camp. Johnny Jones. Johnny's Journey. Got a tour of it. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, they pull them everywhere, and they do like events and show the tiny houses off, and they are so cool. They really are. But yeah, so I daydream about all that, and then at the same time, I'm like, besides standing up, like everything that you'll have in that tiny house, in the shed or the trailer or whatever I pick, like I could do that in the van too. I'm like, and then I get myself all excited, like, oh yeah, I could do this and I could do that. I don't know. I'm gonna take my time about it because I'm always changing my mind. I'm always changing my mind. Like I want to do this and I want to do that, and then I'm like, man, let me just keep it simple. Let me just keep it simple. Oh, allergies, man. I'm so ready to not have allergies. I wonder if it would be expensive to add height to the van. Mm, I've seen videos where they mention it's a few $1,000s to get the fiberglass high top and the installation and everything. Maybe like $2,000 to $3,000. So it's about what a trailer and me doing the trailer would be. So it's not too expensive, but I don't know. I don't know. Like that might help me get out more instead of just sitting in my van, right? Go outside and do things, and then just have my van just for sleeping, for sleeping and cooking. But yeah, I've seen them for the full size vans, and then they're really cool. But you don't see them too much for the minivans, or at least not too high of the rooftop, unless you do the DIY one. Then people go crazy. They make it so tall. But yeah, figure another like 2-3 thousand for them to install it and purchase a higher roof. At least that's what I saw on a few videos anyway. But yeah, those are on the daydreaming to do list. We'll see what I come up with, you guys. It'd be a trailer tiny house. Will it be an RV? I want like the tiniest little RV. Um, I don't know, like 13-foot RV, a teeny tiny little bubble looking thing. What else do I want? Everything, right? But anyhow, you guys, I gotta go in and go do some grocery shopping. I am done. Always a pleasure to chat with you. You guys make it so much fun. Oh, and I will do the video and show you guys what I'm talking about with my living room window. Kind of show you guys how it kind of just pulls out, and try to figure out how to unattach it from the bottom part, so I can hopefully just find that same part and then just attach it right back on there, snap it right back on there. But thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. Um, don't work too hard, drink coffee, and enjoy your life. Bye. Thank you.